Hello, YouTube. What is up? It is your girl, Mocha. Oh, you guys, I am excited. I'm not going to do like the last video and talk about a whole lot. I'm going to talk about a whole lot just because that's naturally me. I talk a lot. So, yeah. I am going to try to not make this video long. I'm going to try so hard to get everything that I need to get out. And to also just, tell what I need to tell, get on with it, and not make the video 13 minutes like, my last actual video was. So, right into the good stuff, because I realized watching the last video that it took me 5 minutes, 6 minutes into the video until I got to what people wanted to know at that time, how much had I lost. And there's two reasons I'm talking loud. One is because I'm super duper excited. I could not wait to get back to you all who are watching my videos and tell you about my weight loss. So, the last time I made the video, I was down 6 pounds. That was on, I'm sorry, I know I said I was going to go right into it. That was on July the 7th. Today is July the 14th, Saturday. And I am down to 168.8. I have lost 10 pounds since starting Adipex on June the 29th. I'm not going to count on my fingers again because the last time I did that on the last video it made me feel really stupid. But nonetheless, 10, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pounds lost. So, for some who are not on a weight loss journey and they don't have problems with their weight, they probably still look at me if I were to just announce that to the world, which I don't really feel the need to. I love telling you all. But to anybody else, they'll probably be like, I don't really see much of a difference. I mean, wow, how big were you before? Understand this. This is my personal feeling on it, especially now. When I say it's about you, and when other people tell you it's about you, there is nothing more truer than that statement. It is about you. Because you can see it. You know what you were going through. You know how you felt when you would try on clothes, especially clothes that you had that you thought were so cute and now you can't wear them anymore. You know how it feels to just feel sluggish and do not feel like doing anything, having no energy, being hungry all the time, eating that food thinking it was going to satisfy you, and then only to find out that it did absolutely nothing for you but made you feel worse in the end. But it's a mind thing, because your mind will tell you it's going to be good, it's going to be great. You eat it, and then your mind turns on you, and it's like, wasn't so good, was it? Now you feel like crap. I've been there. And then, I had those other people who sit there and be like, lose what weight? What weight do you need to lose? Okay, I understand maybe, to some people it looks like I don't have a weight problem. Maybe I could tone up, but it's not a problem. When I say it's about you and how you feel, it's about you, nobody else. Because when you lose 2 pounds, and I don't care if it makes a difference to you on the scale or if it makes a difference to you when you actually try on those clothes that you could not wear before, it feels damn good, okay? I'm serious, it does. I wore a size 10 pants yesterday that I could not get past my size to save my life. If somebody put a gun to my head and said, girl, you better tuck in them thighs and get in them jeans, I would be dead, because it was no way I was getting in them pants. Baby, who got in them pants and who was telling everybody? Me. I was telling everybody, but only because those people at my job know that I'm on, this Adipex and, eating better, drinking more water. They know that I'm on this. Some of them are like, girl, you don't need to be taking that stuff. And I'm like, I hear you. I understand your concerns. But like I said in my last video, people try different things. You see how it works for you, and then you tell your story about it. if you care enough. I care enough. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you, you know, what was going on with it. I'm not going to advertise anything that, you know, sit up here with a face and be like, oh my gosh, Adipex is great. Everything about it is awesome. And I love it for everything that it does. That's not true. Because when it had me with the sweating and the dizziness when I stood up, you know, some days after I made that last video, I took it a few days and I started halving it up. Like every other day, I felt like I needed to just half it up and either take just half for that whole day or just a half during the first part of the morning and then a half in the other part of the evening. I would do it like that, and then I would go back to taking just the one whole one. Some days, you know, I would take it and I would just feel miserable, y'all, because of the fact that I would start doing other things. I would forget to eat. My body was not telling me I was hungry. And so, I should say my mind wasn't telling me I was hungry. But my body, I guess, was still hungry. And so instead of giving me the feeling of hunger, because, you know, the Adipex takes that away, so to speak, my body was just, I guess, you know, like, okay, now look, since you don't want to listen and, you know, you want to listen to your mind instead of your body telling you that you're hungry, we'll just make you feel sick. How about that? And it wasn't a sick like, you know, I'm hanging over the toilet, throwing up, I can't move. It was just a sick like, you know, it's like I know that my body's trying to tell me I'm hungry, but at the same time, I'm just not hungry. I don't want to. It was like I was telling my body, I don't feel like it. I don't want to feed you because I'm trying to lose weight. I just don't feel like it. You're not making me feel like I want to eat. You're just really bothering me. And that's how it was. It was a trip. But that's the thing. You just have to remember to eat. I know that sounds really stupid, but you just have to remember to eat. If you don't, your body will attack you, basically, I guess that's the whole thing, like your stomach eating your back, you know, old folks say that. Anyway, so yeah, I lost my train of thought. And that's not the medicine, it's just smoking. I hope I find a way to cut this out of the video. So anyway, now into a couple of things. First of all, I do want to thank some of the people who have commented on my videos. 2008, Loving Me. Also, sorry. CHCLT Queen. And Fat to Fit 1987, my new subscriber. I want to say thank y'all so much, and to my other subscribers, thank y'all so much. I have like 7 subscribers, which, like I said about the weight, it's all about me. I know people out there got like 50 million subscribers. I have 7. I love them all. I'm happy. So, to you all, thank you for watching. Thank you for the kind words, the kind comments, and for saying that, you know, some of y'all that I inspired y'all, and y'all will continue to follow and watch, because that's what's going to keep me, you know, updating and staying with y'all, good or bad. If I have a bad day, I'm going to let y'all know. So thank y'all. And as I promised on, you know, commenting on my last other videos, I wanted to come and tell you about some of the dishes that I found while going out that were really good, because I know it's important to, you know, buy food that is good for you, but sometimes that's not enough, because you have people who want to take you out to eat. You have people who want to go out to eat, and then you're like, you can't just sit home forever and be like, yeah, I'm a pass, you know, I'm on this diet thing and y'all are going to be eating. No, you can get something that's just as good and be happy. Be happy with the atmosphere and not with the food. It's not all about the food. Even if you have to just get ugly with it, be like, I don't need you. Baked potato with all that stuff on it, whatever. And you know, it's nothing saying that you still can't eat it. You can have your day. You can have your one meal during the day where you just say, you know what, I've been wanting some wings. I'm finna go ham. Yeah, you can do that. Just make sure that you do the required things, to get rid of all that afterwards. Drink your water. Drink your, think of it like this. If you're eating a bad meal, make sure you drink water. I believe that's the kind of, even it out. But afterwards, make sure you continue to drink that water and make sure you try to do a little exercise. If you don't exercise no more during, your whole weight loss thing and you've been doing the eating right thing, stick with that. And then for that one day that you decide you want to just go completely nuts, try to work out that day. Try to work out that day and that next morning and then, go back to, doing you. That's my advice. It's not, from a doctor or anything like that. That's just my advice. So, one of the restaurants was Denny's. We just opened a Denny's down here where I stay, and we went the other day. My husband did absolute fool, and, but anyway. I got this meal that had a lot of, if you've noticed, you probably didn't notice before you were, trying to lose weight, but now you do notice things like that. They'll have, whatever the meal is called, and then they'll have, a certain type of little box next to, the food. And it'll say something like fit or lean or something like that. And then you read at the bottom and it'll say under so many calories, under 700 calorie meals. And so those are the ones you want to look at. Well, a lot of times you're looking at it and you're going, I bet that's going to be so nasty. When we went to Denny's, I got this one and I can't remember what it was called, but it was wheat pancakes. It came with glazed pecans on top and bananas, slices of bananas. And then it came with scrambled egg whites. And it came with turkey bacon. I'm not a fan of turkey bacon. I do like turkey sausage. But they had chicken sausage. So I opted for the chicken sausage instead of the turkey bacon. I got the scrambled egg whites, and I had to sprinkle just a little bit of cheese on it. And because I can't eat any eggs without cheese. I used to hate eggs, and then I started putting cheese on it, and I was like, cool. Then, like I said, the wheat pancakes with the bananas and the glazed pecans on top. And then I had some fat-free syrup here that I use. No, it's low sugar. It's something like that. And then I put a little Mrs. Dash on, the eggs, not too much. And I think I only ate one of the pancakes, most of the eggs, and both pieces of the chicken sausage. Delicious. It was good. I didn't find anything from that meal that I was missing from any other pancake meal that I would have. I still had all I get when I used to eat, that stuff like that was pancakes, sausage or bacon, and eggs. So it was nothing missing. It was all just changed for the better. That's all. Egg whites versus the scrambled egg where you have the yolk and that's the part that's supposed to be fattening and bad for you. Pancakes, which were just turned into wheat, with pecans, which I love, glazed pecans better. Bananas, I love. And also, what am I missing? The sausage. It's chicken sausage. It wasn't tofu. It was good. So, I was like, cool. So, that's, something for breakfast. Of course, for lunch, you have your Subways, your things like that. And I also found another dish at Ruby Tuesdays. I'm still not sure what it's called, but it's just a piece of salmon, and they give you a good size piece. And it's grilled. It has some seasoning on top. And then it came with, now I thought it said some type of vegetable spaghetti or something like that. I didn't get that. Mine came with, but of course I did send my husband in there to get it. It came with steamed broccoli and steamed string beans, not like the small string beans like you pour out the can, but like the long string beans. Oh my gosh, y'all. That fish was seasoned so good. It wasn't over seasoned. It didn't just taste like they just got a piece of fish, washed it and threw it in the oven either. It had, just enough seasoning. It was just real juicy and just, the fork just went through it. It was flaky. The vegetables were crispy and, it tasted like they had just a little bit of butter on them and just a tad bit of seasoning and they were crunchy. Oh my, I was like, oh my gosh. My husband got some type of, fish also, and it had Parmesan cheese on it and shrimp. And of course, I was looking at his like, oh, okay. So that's what you gonna do, huh? Mm. But I was satisfied with my fish, and they give you enough because when you're doing vegetables, they say fruit. When you're trying to lose weight, you can eat them, but you still want to limit them, and you still want to limit to the ones that you are supposed to eat, so to speak. Vegetables, they say, is the only thing that you're supposed to just go crazy with. So they gave me a lot of vegetables, especially green vegetables. They gave me a lot of the broccoli and the string beans and, that piece of fish. And it was enough to fill me up. It really was. It was more than enough. So much so that I ate some that night when I got it, was able to put it in the refrigerator to save for lunch when I went to lunch the next day, and to also bring home because I didn't finish it at lunch to eat for dinner where I killed it. So it was very good. I will be going to other different restaurants and looking at, the menu and trying things and telling you whether I liked it or didn't like it. I know everybody has different taste buds, but, I like to believe good is good, and that was good. That was good. It was healthy. It was good, and it made me feel good after I was done eating it because I didn't feel like, I'm trying to lose this weight, and I done sat up here and ate something that wasn't good for me. I sat there, and I'm trying to lose weight. I ate something that was good for me, and it tasted good, and I will be going repeatedly to get it. So, but like I said, I will be going to different restaurants trying to get a variety of things. We'll be traveling to New Orleans on August 3rd for my birthday. I can't wait. And I'll even, go to, I can't travel all around the world and do this, but even when I go there, wherever we go to eat, I'll update y'all on, things that I found that were good for me and that were yummy. So hopefully you will follow me on, that whole trip too, and hopefully I can give you all some ideas. Also, I said I was going to share with you some apps that I use to help me with my weight loss. My son saying, Mama, I hear you. Creepy. Anyway, one of the main ones that I use is called MyFitnessPal. It's an app that I got on, I have an iPhone, but I think they have it on the Android too. I'm pretty sure they do. Where is it? There it is. I don't know if you can see that, but this is MyFitnessPal, and then this is, that just came with the phone. It's a Nike iPod, and it just kind of, I think this is the one that gives you, I don't know, it's just something that lets you have music while you're working out. Yeah. Don't really need that. But the MyFitnessPal looks like that. And it has some very, this is telling me how many calories I'm supposed to eat, which I don't think I ever get to 1,200 or past 1,200 now. It has like a little thing like Facebook kind of, where you can, find friends and, they motivate you, and they tell how many, how much they've lost, and they give you, feedback, and they, some of them put recipes on there that they like, and you can go online and do stuff, and a lot of them like to do challenges, like, they'll have weight loss challenges, and you have to weigh in, and then, people win prizes, things like that. Now, when you go in, you click Add to Diary. You have for your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. This advises that you eat breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack. So, and then it has, for you to keep track of your water, and also your exercise that you've done, and food notes, which I've never done. I guess that's like for you to add like a recipe or something. So then you add to diary, and if you go to breakfast, you can put in the breakfast that you eat. It also keeps meals that you've used in the past, so then you can just click on it and it'll ask you how many servings you had. And it's really neat because it has specific things like, you know, in the morning I eat my Nutri-Grain bar. So it'll have, if I just put in Nutri-Grain bar, apple cinnamon, it'll have it right there on it, telling how many calories it has in it already. And then you just hit add up here. And then it's, well, I'll go ahead and do it. I don't know what that was. Oh, that's when I used to do the frozen, the frozen waffles. And then see, right up under there, it'll say breakfast, and then it'll have what you ate, the calories, and then how many calories you have left that you can eat. Then another cool thing about it, it has a scanner on there, just in case you can't find the specific food on there already in the list of things. You can scan the back of the bag or the item, or like, you know, the water has a scanner right here. You can scan it. And I can actually show you. I know I've made this video entirely too long. Add to diary, breakfast. And see the little scanner right over here? You just hit that. And, oh, that's my face, sorry. And it'll say, scan barcode. And you just take the barcode. It'll scan it. And then it'll add it in there. And all it says is 100% natural spring water, Ozarka. Of course, the water has 0 calories. It tells how many ounces is in it. And then you hit add. So it's very, very cool. It has where you can put in your weight. And it'll track your weight. You know, it'll have like the thing, and it'll show you it going down, which is always a great thing to see. It will really, really motivate you. So it's a great app to have. I believe it was free when I got it, and I absolutely love it. Sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie, sometimes I don't log into it because it gets to the point where I'll go and get something fast food. I'm like, I'm not gonna go on this thing and see how many calories this has and this has. But, you know, for preparing your own stuff, and you have all the packaging there, even like your seasonings you put in it, your butter, all that, you can track it with this, okay? The other thing that I have is, it's called Target Weight. Let me show you what the actual app looks like. It's called Target Weight. That's it right there. And that's my picture. This is my profile. It has your height, the weight when you check in. See, I have 169.8 right there. I haven't even updated it to the 168.8. And then it has how many pounds. Just by you putting in how many pounds you like to lose, where you start at, it'll have a thing showing how many pounds lost, which at this time of weighing in, pounds to lose, 29.6 to the target weight that I want to be at is how much I have to lose. And then it also gives you an option to put on there how long you want to be able, like if you're planning to go on a cruise, you want your weight to be this at this time. So it has, you know, 200, I don't even know when I put that I wanted to lose it by, but anyway, it says I have 236 days to go. But baby, at the rate Sugar Girl here moving at, I don't need all them days. It also has BMI, showing your the BMI and where it should be. I'm now in the yellow, which is overweight. According to this, I was in the obese when I started. Hey, I keep telling people I was overweight. Even if you can't see it, this thing says I was overweight. And so then it has where I want to be. I don't know if you can see that. But it says target weight, which is 140. So it's in the green, which is normal, where I want to be. And this is where I'm at right now. This is my BMI. So I'm still in the overweight. And then as I go down, it'll tell me to be at this certain part, I need to lose 26 pounds to get here. And then, or if I'm up here, I'll need to, you know, even if you're trying to gain weight, you need to gain so many to be in this area. So, like I said, I'm right there. I'm just in overweight, and I'm trying to get here to normal. What else does it have? It has this down here, kind of just a stat keeper, which I started up here near the 180, but I was 178. And so now it's just showing, you know, the decline that I'm making. And right here, these words say lost 8.4 pounds in 8 days, average 7.3 pounds per week. But I don't really understand that. I'm guessing it's saying that I could lose 7.3 pounds per week, and that would be like a pound a day. I'm not sure. But anyway, I really like this app. It's much easier than the MyFitnessPal because basically this is just for weight only. It's not going to tell you about your food and all that other stuff. And you just simply click where your current weight was the last time you were in. And it has a gain and a loss because you want to put your good days and your bad days. So I'm going to hit the loss button. That's 168.8. That's where I'm at. And then I'm going to hit save. Okay. And so now it's updated to 168.8. And then it tells me that I have 28.8 pounds to lose. And then I'm sure my BMI thing changed just a little bit. And then my, you know, stat thing down here changed. So yeah. I really like that app. Those are the two major ones that I use. It's another one that's on there that shows like workouts and all that, but you know, and I also watch YouTube for a lot of workouts. I've been trying the Insanity DVD. It is just that it's severely insane. It's bad. I couldn't get past the warm up. I couldn't do the warm up. Me and my husband just ended up sitting on the couch and watching the other people in the video fall out. You know it's a bad video when, and I don't say bad like, you know, like terrible bad, but like they some bad mofos when the people that's working behind the main man working out, they falling out in the back behind them. You know what's bad. So yeah, I said I was going to try it again, you know, and see what happens. But anyway, I'll go ahead and stand up. As promised, I am wearing the same outfit. I know this video has like reached 15 minutes. I don't even know if it's recording anymore. I hope it is. Anyway, there is not much of a difference to be seen, I don't believe, but I'll do it anyway. This is the side. Yeah, not sucking in or anything. And if you could see my stomach, it's really like starting up here where I'm really small, and then it's still, you know, down up in here. But like I said, I'm not sure if you can even see any type of difference. Here is my back. I think this has gone down a little bit. That's with my arms up, arms down. Still not showing my stomach. Nope. This is the other side. And the front. And I know, like, I think right up in here, the last time I did the video, like, yeah, you can still see it. But I think it was more pronounced then. I'm not really sure. But anyway, so that's that. So y'all, I am going to end this video because it is entirely too long and I know nobody wants to sit through hearing me talk. But I hope you all have enjoyed it, and I will TTYL, and y'all have a good one. Lose the weight and feel good about yourself, because I am. And not a lot of times I can say that, but I feel good, you guys. I really, really, really do. And I encourage you, no matter how you do it, Adipex, no Adipex, just eating right, exercising till you can't no more and you fall out. Just do it. It's a great feeling, okay? So I will see you guys later. Bye.